New at 7:30 tonight. In a few days, people will gather in their Folsom best. That means lots of leather and latex for the annual Folsom Street Fair in San Francisco. Now in its 40th year, the event celebrates the diverse aspects of kink enthusiasts. And here with me now is Angel Adeyoha, Executive Director of Folsom Street, which produces this fun fair. Thank you so much for being here. Boy, this is quite the milestone. 40 years. I want you to take me back just a bit to how all of this began.
Yeah, I mean, 40 years of anything in San Francisco is quite an accomplishment, but to be able to bring our community out year after year has been just an absolute treat. I feel really lucky to get to guide the process at this point. We started in 1984. The original fair was definitely different than it is now. It was more of a all community street fair that celebrated both a pushback against gentrification by local communities and the visibility of the queer, LGBTQ, and leather and kink communities here in SoMa.
Yeah, and so really it started on this rather serious note, which still carries on into the festival now, but it also is a lot of fun. It also takes place right there in the heart of the Leather and Culture District, the Leather and LGBTQ Cultural District. What does it mean to have that sort of designation and that recognition from the city?
It's really amazing to be in a city that I've not seen any other cities do work like this, where multiple communities are celebrated with cultural districts. And the support specifically for the leather and kink communities is not anywhere else in the world that I can tell. And really specifically, I appreciate you giving the nod to the serious roots. You know, this came out of the AIDS and HIV crisis and has remained a pretty central part of how we connect and are also part of helping with public health. The last couple of years, we've had Department of Public Health out giving vaccines. We've been often the community on the front lines of trying to make sure that the most vulnerable in our community are safer and able to access services.
Okay, so here we are in the middle of Leather Week, heading into the big fair this weekend. Talk about what it is that draws so many people to this event.
Oh, I mean, Folsom Street Fair is a glorious spectacle. It has changed a little every year, but the things that stay at the center of it are just amazing performance and art from our communities. And of course, as you're showing on the screen, so many people. So we will bring a crowd out. Pre the pandemic, our crowds were probably about 250,000 people over the course of the day. And with the weather being great and no major, knock on wood, health crises in the offing, I think we are going to see pre-pandemic numbers this year. It is really something that you can't get anywhere else. We also have 7 community stages showcasing all kinds of amazing art and performance.
All right, well, we appreciate you coming on the show tonight. Have fun the rest of this week and, of course, this weekend. Really appreciate it, Angel.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.